What is going on today, guys? Alright, so today I want to talk to you guys about what I think is the most important gun that you own, hands down. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're a first-time gun buyer, or whether due to budgetary reasons you can only have one gun, or whether you've got a nice growing gun collection going on. I want to talk to you guys about why I think the handgun is, without a doubt, your most important gun. Now look, long guns are great. They really are. ARs, AKs, shotguns, hunting rifles, whatever it is, right? These are fantastic guns. And look, if you've got a good growing gun collection, they're all a must-have. But in my opinion, the handgun is still your most important firearm. Period. End of story. And let me explain it like this. Let's say you want to go somewhere. Check the mail, go to the grocery store, go to the movies, go for a drive. What do you think has a better likelihood of being there when you need it? Is it a long gun or is it a handgun? I mean, think about it. You strap up, sling up a good AR-15 to go to the grocery store. I mean, sure, you can do it, but it might be a very, very interesting trip to the grocery store, whereas something like this, much easier to take with you, whether you put it in a pocket, in a holster, in your car, in your purse, doesn't matter. This has a much higher likelihood of being there when you need it than a long gun does. Now, it doesn't even just include leaving your home. Think about it. You're in your house, you're in your bedroom, living room, watching TV. Hell, you're going to the bathroom. Doesn't matter. What do you think is going to be a better choice? What do you think is going to be closer to you in those scenarios for most people? Is it going to be an AR-15 or a shotgun, or is it going to be something like this? And look, ARs, AKs, shotguns, these are fantastic guns. Great capacity, hella stopping power. I mean, hands down, they're fantastic, especially when it comes to defense. But think about it. Where is that gun in relation to you when something goes down? Sure, for some of us, we can have that pretty close by, but for everybody, it's just not feasible. And look, something with great stopping power and great capacity is fine unless, of course, it's not there when you need it, or at least nowhere close to you, or maybe not even in the same location, whereas something like this can be right there. And sure, it may have less capacity, it may have less stopping power, but there's a reason why handguns have prevented more crimes than any other firearm, period. Because they can be there when you need it. End of story. And look, this is a Glock 17, and it doesn't have to be something like this, okay? There are plenty of guns out there on the market that you can pick up. I mean, hell, if you're more comfortable, you can go with something like this, a good revolver. I mean, simple, easy to use, almost everybody's comfortable using them. So if this is what you prefer, go with something like this. And look, if you're concerned primarily with, I don't know, carrying outside of the home or in your vehicle, it doesn't have to be a full-size gun either. You can go with something like this, a nice compact handgun. And look, yeah, you lose a little capacity over a standard handgun, but again, if this is what's going to be there when you need it, this is more valuable than the biggest handgun with the most capacity in the world, because this will actually be there. And you also don't have to spend a whole lot of money to get what you want either. You can go with something like this. This is a Taurus PT 809 9mm, 17 plus 1 in the chamber, and you can get these really, really cheap, or at least something like it. So really, there are just so many options, and it doesn't matter how much you spend, it doesn't matter what type it is, it just matters that it's there when you need it. And that, guys, is why the handgun is, without a doubt, the most important gun you own.